Hey everyone, so this is a tarot reading for Cancer Rising for the lunar eclipse happening this weekend in the sign of Scorpio. Lunar eclipse in Scorpio is all about transformation and removing what no longer serves us. For you guys, it is happening in your fifth house, and your fifth house is about things that are pleasurable. It's about children, um, romance, sex, and all things of that nature. It is ruled by Leo, so there's a lot of just enjoying life involved with the fifth house. So let's see what kind of effects you might be seeing on your life with this eclipse. Now, I borrowed a tarot spread from Emerald Lotus Divination. I will link them below. They have several, well, actually hundreds of tarot spreads on there for free that you guys can use for all different types of things. So if you keep seeing me looking over here, it's because I'm reading what the spread is. So our first card is the card that best represents your life at this moment. And I have King of Swords. So kind of seeing this as in the world of just where you find pleasure and where you find joy in your life, you've been able to really kind of say what you need to say. You've had a lot of great ideas how to enjoy yourself. Things are kind of going well for you in this realm. And then where you can look to find truth in your life. Let's see. Well, with the eclipse in Scorpio, there are things that are probably hidden right now that you're not really seeing, and this eclipse may bring these things out to the open. So where are you going to find these truths? And this is the Eight of Swords. So with the Eight of Swords, you've been kind of ignoring something, you've been putting on the blindfold, and this has kind of made you feel trapped. It's made you feel isolated. So maybe there's something that you've gotten involved with that might have seemed like fun at the time. Maybe even relationship, as I said, fifth house is also romance. That's got you feeling very trapped and maybe even isolated. So take a close look to what's going on around you and see where are you having that feeling. Wherever you're having that feeling, that's where your intuition is likely to kick up some truth for you with this eclipse. Something that your intuition is going to let you know right now, because Moon in Scorpio is already super psychic. Intuition kicks in real hard when the moon is there. So what is your intuition going to be telling you? Four of Pentacles. Be careful with your money. This is about stability. So make sure that you're not having so much fun that you're going to lose your stability somewhere. Watch your wallet really closely. Make sure you're not out here, partying too hard. I know it's going to be really tempting this weekend to go out and have a good time, but make sure that you're very careful with how you're spending your money so that you don't upset the balance going on in your life. Okay. Something you can set in motion for your future as well. The eclipse brings the eclipse will remove things from your life, but it's also a good time to look at what to start for what's coming later. While it's an ending, it's also a new beginning, because every ending comes with a new beginning. So what can you set in motion? Two of Pentacles. So this kind of goes with that Four of Pentacles as well. You can start setting the things in motion to make sure that you're finding balance in life, finding a balance between what's pleasurable and what's necessity. Making sure that you're finding a balance in your finances as well. You're not going too heavily on fifth house themes and not able to take care of everything else in your day-to-day life. Okay. Higher information coming through. Oh my goodness, I cannot hold on to the cards. So what kind of information is the universe going to be giving to you during this eclipse? What's something that you really need to know? And I think this is the one trying to come out. 7 of Wands. So there's something that you really worked for, something that you've been passionate about, and you might start feeling like you need to defend yourself. Sometimes when you start doing really well, other people get a little jealous and they start kind of throwing shade at you, and you might need to be defensive about that. So I feel like you might receive some messages telling you to watch out, watch your back, get defensive. If you need to get defensive, make sure that nobody is trying to test your boundaries. Make sure that nobody is trying to tear you down, and just go ahead and defend the work that you've been doing. You're on the right track. Don't let other people throw you off of it. Okay? And how this eclipse will change you. Because this eclipse in Scorpio is all about transformation. So what is the ultimate goal of this transformation? 2 of Cups. So I feel like this is about possibly relationships, possibly romance. It might make you open up a little bit more. It might help you feel a little more warm and giving. You might be more willing to give and receive love. You are Cancer rising, so you're already, pretty loving and nurturing. However, I have Cancer moon. We like that crab shell. We like to keep everybody at a distance. Cancer walls are serious walls. And I feel like there's something in this eclipse happening in that 5th house of pleasure and romance that might break down those walls a little bit and show you how to enjoy relationships with others, how to receive love. We're really good at giving love, not so good at receiving it. So that's what transformation you may be seeing with this eclipse. Okay, let's pull a couple of oracle cards. First card, we're going to see what is influencing this eclipse. The unexpected. So this is really a non-answer answer. So something may happen that you are just not expecting to come up at all. Maybe it's a relationship. Maybe it's something that you're passionate about, a job that you're passionate about. Maybe it's a hobby that you love, that you find enjoyment in, that you're able to monetize and actually have a career with it. But whatever it is, it's gonna happen very suddenly and very unexpectedly. You may not. It may be something that you think, oh no, that'll never happen, and suddenly, poof, it happens. And what kind of advice do we have for the eclipse for y'all? Let's see. New beginnings. This is a new moon card. So pay attention. Watch what new opportunities are coming in. Where are you going to be able to see new starts? Something big is changing for you guys. 5th house isn't usually considered like a really important part of our life, but at the same time, it's one of those houses that can create changes in the important parts of our lives. So even though it's a succeedant house, which is considered a resource house, it still affects those angular houses, which are the main aspects of your life. So there's some kind of new beginning happening in your world of fun and passion and enjoyment and romance that is going to create a major change in your life overall. I hope this helps you guys navigate the upcoming eclipse. I will link the decks that I'm using in the description box, along with the link to my site, so that if you want to leave a tip or schedule a private reading, I do both tarot and astrology readings, you can check it out there. Have a good weekend.